so you've reached the end of the pattern paradise. I hope you enjoyed this material. We have truly covered a lot. I'm not just exaggerating here. You have got literally like a bachelor's degree in like playing by ear chords, our style. I'm not gonna say this is the traditional way to learn. I'm not gonna say you would learn this at a college or university, but this is the hear and play way. Some of the shortcuts. You know, we understand you don't have time to be really doing a bunch of theory and quizzes and all that big master degree stuff. You just want to play, and that's what we tried to do in a couple of hours that we spent with you. We've covered the scale and the chords that go with the scale, the diatonic chords. We've covered the circular movements. We introduced the circle of fifths chart to you, or the circle of fourths for some of you guys. We introduced stepwise motion, how to blend the two. We've covered common circular progressions, common chord progressions. Then I passed the baton to JP, and he just took it to the moon by covering extended voicings, two-hand voicing, some of the sweet stuff, some of the stuff that I'm still becoming a student of. He covered how to combine the chords together, how to play those same circular progressions you learned in the first half, but how to just extend them out. He even covered the art of fancy chords and how to change your thinking, how to move what you normally would play on your right, like 80% of average musicians, how to transfer your thinking, how to shift that right hand to giving the left hand the power, playing most things on his left hand and just embellishing with his right hand, playing those little trills and those grace notes and all that fancy stuff. He covered that. He covered his way of thinking when it comes to transposing and playing in all 12 keys, using the half-step interval approach, using the number system, using the minor major chord system, like if a particular key has a minor chord on the second or the third or the sixth tone, how to use that understanding to not even have to learn anything new. Just apply this minor chord to the other key that has the same minor chord, and you got the battle won. So we've covered a lot. I encourage you, go back over this material. Like I said, notes create scales, scales create chords, chords create pattern paradise. And as you're going to learn in the next DVD, Song Station, these same patterns you've learned here are going to be widespread and very apparent in real songs. So this musician transformation is about a process, and hopefully as you're going through the material, you are transforming before yourself, and that's what we want here. So thank you, and on behalf of JP and myself, remember, if you can hear it, you can play it.